Okay, so this is our question. In this question, we'll just add one more statement that this person who had applied for some shares, 900 shares he had applied, but he did not pay the allotment money. So the question is still there, but we'll add one more line that his shares were forfeited. Note down, his shares were forfeited. After call. Okay. So then we'll start from the first journal entry. The first journal entry will be bank account debit to share application. 15 into 3, 45,000. 45,000. Why did I do 15 into 3? Because 15,000 applications are being received and 3 is the rate of application. Further, share application account debit 45,000 to share capital account 30,000 to share allotment account 15,000. Okay. 5,000 extra money sent to the allotment. Then the next is the allotment. So that will be share allotment account debit 40,000, 4 rupees for 10,000 to share capital account 40,000. There is no premium exception directly, but we'll get less money in the bank. And there will be colon area. To share allotment account. So bank may we will get we would have gotten if we compare these two will be adjusted, the 15,000 with the 40,000. So 25,000 we were supposed to get in the bank. We were supposed to get 25,000 in the bank. But because of this guy who had applied for how much? 900 shares, did not. So he had applied for 900, but he would have gotten how much? Only
600
the
shares.
ratio? Yeah, so let's dig out the ratio first. So 15,000 is to 10,000. This is the original ratio. That means 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10. So 3 is to 2. So if he had applied for 900, then he must have gotten 600. 3 3 to 9, 3 2 to 6, which is the same ratio, right? So then in that scenario, he would have given us during the application, he would have given us 900 into
24.
2,700.
Oh yeah, sweet, 27.
But we would have used only this much, 1,800. So then this is the extra money that we have kept. This 900 is the extra money that we have kept with us. This is the extra. Now, during the allotment stage, we have asked him to deposit 600 into 4 for allotment. Right? 600 into 4 is his allotment due. But out of that, he already has given us 900 from earlier. So minus 900. So this is the unpaid, which is equal to 24 minus 9. 24 minus 900 is?
Oh, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
So when we calculated his allotment share, that we did on the basis of the allotment,
Yeah,
right? Like the
this is
600.
the amount of shares that he has been allotted. So his
Yeah.
allotment due will be calculated on that allotment amount.
Okay.
By 24, 6 are 24. 24 minus 900 would be how much?
1500.
ठीक है?
No.
So
Yeah, 1500. Yeah.
1500 only.
Yeah.
1500 is unpaid during the allotment. So this is the amount that will come here. Okay. That instead of getting 25,000, which we should have gotten, if this guy would have paid us, we would have gotten 25,000. But since he's not paying, we will get 1500 less. So meaning we'll get 23,500.
Yeah.
Okay. So 23,500. And in this 1500 and this 25,000 total. Okay. So this is up to the allotment stage. Now coming into the call, first call, 3 rupees. So then the question will be now on call, right? So then on call, share call account debit to share capital account 30,000.
Yeah.
And in the bank, again, we will not receive this guy's money.
$1,800.
So, oh, 1 second, we will have the barrier also, right? So then debit. So it's 1,800 and out of 30, 29, 27, 200, 27, 200 and 30,000. Okay. So this is the all the journal entries up to the first final call. Okay. Where Mr. Manoj has not paid his allotment and call money also.
Will it
Now,
be 2,800? 28,200?
will it be 20? Oh, yeah, it will be 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, then the forfeiture. So here we'll finally do the forfeiture entry where we are canceling his account. Now listen to this very carefully.
Yeah.
When we are issuing the shares, at all the places, the share capital is getting credited. Here, here, and here.
Yeah.
Right? Now, in all of the 3 entries where the share capital is getting credited, I have put in the money of this Mr. Manoj. Yes. मिस्टर मनोज के पैसे ये शेयर कैपिटल में क्रेडिट किया है हमने in all the 3 places.
Yeah.
Right? Here,
Yes.
here, and here. In all the 3 places, we have credited the share capital with Mr. Manoj's money.
In the
Right?
call, we haven't done, right?
No, in the call also you have done. Everywhere you will have done share capital credit, right?
Yeah, but would that include his share?
Yes, that has included his share, because till the time you forfeit a share, it is counted in the share capital. It is considered or included in the share capital, right? And do
Okay.
remember that if somebody has been given a share, his details are locked or included in that share capital amount. That money, whatever he is being like, his capital amount is included. Because what is share capital? Share capital is the part of the business which has been given to outsiders. Now, this person who has 600 shares of my company holds a certain part of my share capital. No?
Yeah.
If my share capital is this much, this person holds 600, so he has got this chunk here, right?
Yeah.
So then this is included in all of the transactions up to forfeiture, meaning that here also I have inserted his money, and also in the above two scenarios, here and here, right? Now, why am I telling you this? Because now in the forfeiture, my task is to remove him as a shareholder. In order to do that, I will have to remove all of the money that belongs to this man, which is included in the share capital.
Okay.
ठीक है? शेयर कैपिटल में इस पर्सन के जितने पैसे हमने अभी तक डाले हैं, ड्यू किया है, वो whether it is received or not received, that's a separate thing. However much we have accounted for, all of that will be removed. ठीक है? So now tell
Yeah.
me, during the application, how much money have we put in to the capital which belongs to Mr. Manoj?
2,700.
No. 2,700 he had given us, but we had inserted how much?
1,800. Okay.
Right, because the rest went into the advance. Na? In this 900 is in this
Yeah.
part. Na? So
Yes.
we
Yes.
inserted only, or we put in only that amount of money, which is 600 into 3, which belongs to Mr. Manoj, went into the capital here. Next, during this scenario, again we put in some money belonging to Mr. Manoj in the capital. Right? How much
Yeah.
did we put in?
900.
600 into 4. The 900 is the advance. How much are we putting in the capital? In the capital, we are putting him only the par value of the allotted shares.
Okay.
600 is the allotted shares. The par
Yeah.
value of that we are putting into the capital, right? So then 600 into 3 in the application, 600 into 4 in the allotment, and again 600 into 3 in the call. So this
Yeah.
includes 600 into 3. Okay. Now all of this money needs to be taken out. Now, if it needs to be taken out, means what will happen to the share capital account?
It will reduce.
And so what will we do? In order to reduce the share capital, what do we do? What
We
is the
will
nature
debit
of share? What is the nature of share capital account?
equity, so it's decreasing, so we will debit it.
Very nice. So share capital account, pay close attention to this. Share capital account will now be debited by the exact amount that has been put into the share capital up to the point of forfeiture in the name of the person whose shares are being forfeited.
Okay.
So then 600 into 10 will be the amount which will be removed.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Now this will be credited by two things. Firstly, the amount that we have received or the money that we have received from Mr. Manoj. And secondly, the money that we have not received from Mr. Manoj. So there will be two accounts here. First, share forfeiture account. Which is the money that we have received from him. And the second, call in arrear account, which is the money that we have not received from him. So now it becomes very easy. Money we have received from him is 600 900
900
into
3.
And the money that we have not received from him is 600 into
7.
Yes. Check, do they equate or not?
Yeah.
So this becomes 6,000. This becomes 2,700. This becomes, no, it doesn't
I'm
equate.
getting 900. 6,900. Maybe the 900 that we got.
One second, that's what I was telling you. ये 600 into 7 नहीं होगा. This will be one second. No. ये ऐसे नहीं होगा. ये ऐसे होगा. This will be like this. One second. This call in arrears will be direct 600 into this thing into 7, right? And whatever remains will come here.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever remains will come here because it is adjustment now. So then this
Yeah.
is the money that we have received from him. So that middle value will come here. Or wait a second. If we want to directly do it using this, we can see na call in arrear में कितने पैसे. Call in arrear में we have a 1,500 here during allotment. And during call we have 1,800. So just add them up now, rather than this direct approach will not work in this question because there is a special adjustment now. Otherwise it would have worked. Here it will not work because of that special adjustment, extra money wala thing.
3,300.
Okay. And this one, share forfeiture,
2,700.
Okay. So that's pretty much the idea.
What if we apply this approach to like all types of forfeitures?
All types of forfeiture. It's the common approach to all types of forfeiture.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll give you an easier way also so that you remember this. The easier way is that the share capital account will be debited. I'll just give you a what we can call a standard format of this thing. So that you can remember it for later also. Standard format of this will be the share forfeiture, share capital account will be debited by the called up money. Called up. Share forfeiture will be the paid up. And the call in arrear will be the unpaid. ठीक है. Called up मतलब के the amount of money which we have asked from him up to that point. Paid up means the amount of money that he has paid up to that point. And unpaid, so I don't think you need to ask any questions here.
So the called up should be 900 into 10, right?
No. Why will it be 900 into 10? It will be 600.
600 into 10. Okay.
Because we have asked him only 600 shares ke paise.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the idea. So this is basically your entire question of forfeiture. Now in this same question, if we had inserted one more element to it, and we had said that this particular shares which were forfeited are being reissued. Okay, so I'm inserting one extra line. It says the forfeited shares are reissued for rupees 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if this was the scenario, everything else will remain the same. Just the reissue entry that will be added at the very end, which will now be a straightforward entry. It will be bank account debit with 600 into 8, because you are issuing it for 8, so 8 रुपए मिलेंगे.
Yeah.
ठीक है? But there is a gap, do remember. So then 2, share capital account 600 into 10, because again in share capital you can't have a discount. You have to put the amount of money equivalent to the face value of the shares in the share capital. Okay.
Okay.
So then within that, the difference will be covered by the share forfeiture account. That difference will be covered by the share forfeiture account, which will act as a sort of provision in that sense, from where we are taking out money in order to cover that loss of discount.
Yeah.
So that is the part which is add on here. So then 600 into 2 will be taken out from the share forfeiture account. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the reissue entry, but now there is one more entry. What we do is that the money that is there in the share forfeiture account, how much money was there? 2,700,
Yes.
right? That money, out of that money, we are utilizing this much, because see, share forfeiture is a credit. No? Share forfeiture is a credit.
Yeah.
When we forfeited the shares, the share forfeiture was credit.
Yeah.
Now here it is debit, meaning some part of that share forfeiture has been used up.
Yeah.
The remaining will be transferred to capital reserve. So remember this also, that the remaining amount of money will be transferred to the capital reserve. That's the rule basically. Any money, unutilized money in the share forfeiture is to be transferred to the capital reserve account. Which will be, how much is that? 6 to the 12, and there we had 27, so 1,500.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of the question.